Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making Kadhi Pakora, which is an Indian dish, and it's a very easy dish, and let's get started with it. So firstly we need 1 pack of plain yogurt, and we'll be whisking it up well so it's smooth and nice and there are no lumps in there. So you just want to make sure you whisk it up properly for at least 2 minutes. And then we'll be adding 2 tablespoons of gram flour, which is also called besan. And these 2 are like the main ingredients of this curry. So you just want to make sure the mixture you prepare is smooth, because if it's not, then it's going to have a lot of lumps in it while you're cooking it on the stove. So after mixing it properly, you're going to be adding, you're just going to be filling up this whole bowl with cold water. So I'm just filling it up here. And then you want to give it another whisk so that the water gets mixed into it properly, and then we'll be moving on to other steps. So this stage is very crucial, because if you don't mix it up properly, we'll be having a lot of lumps in there, and when we cook it, it's not going to be as smooth as we want it to be. Okay, so let's move on to the curry making. And for that we need 2 onions, and I'll be chopping it up here roughly. And this is how you're going to chop them up. If you want, you can even chop it in a chopper, but it's not a lot of onions we need, so I'm just going to do it with a knife here. And then here I've heated up at least 1 cup of oil, into which we're going to put the onions. And we'll cook the onions until they're a little goldenish in color. And at this stage we'll be putting 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds and 1 tablespoon of fenugreek, and we'll give it a nice mix. And then we'll be adding in some garlic. Okay, so I have frozen garlic, so this is around 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to be adding them at this stage. If you have the normal garlic at room temperature, then you don't have to add it at this stage. You're going to wait until the onions are golden brown, and then you'll be adding them. So we're almost there, and you can see it's turning golden. And at this stage we'll be adding 1 tomato chopped. And here we have 1 tablespoon of ginger. It's made up to a paste, and we'll just give it a mix, and then we'll be adding in the spices. But first we need a little water because it's getting burnt. Okay, then we'll be adding in some red chili powder, and here I have like 1 tablespoon. You can adjust it according to your taste. Then we'll be adding 1 tablespoon of crushed red chillies. And then we'll be adding salt. Here I've added 1 tablespoon. And then we'll be adding a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. and 2 tablespoons of coriander powder. That's all, and then we'll be adding a little bit water just to make sure the spices don't get burnt, and give it a nice mix. And all this time the flame is on medium. Okay, so you're just going to add the yogurt and gram flour mixture that we just made. And at this stage, if you feel you need to add more water, you can do so. But I think it's perfectly fine. And we're going to cover it and cook it for at least 30 to 40 minutes just to make sure the mixture is thick. And here we have some pakora mixture getting ready, for which we need onions chopped, and some chopped potatoes, chopped coriander, red chili powder, salt, turmeric powder, coriander powder, and crushed red chillies. And then we'll be adding at least a cup of gram flour, and we'll be mixing it up with water to make a nice paste. And here we're just going to go back and check to our curry. Okay, and you want to make sure at this stage the flame is on low. Okay, here we've prepared the mixture for the pakoras, and we're going to heat up some oil, as you can see, and we'll just be putting the pakora mixture into the oil, and the heat is medium. You don't want to overcrowd them, and we'll just cook them until they're slightly brown in color, turning it on the other side when it's cooked from one side, as you can see. And now that it's ready, we're just going to take it out and place it on a tissue paper so that the excess oil gets drained. And then we'll just be preparing all the pakoras like that. And here you can see I got them all ready. And now we'll be adding these into the curry that we just prepared. Mix it up well, and then we'll have some oil heated on the side. You can see at the back. Okay, here I have some oil heated up, to which I'm going to add a little bit of cumin seeds. And when they start to crackle, we're going to be putting it into this curry that we just prepared. So this is going to give, whoa, look at that. You can hear the sizzling sound. And then we'll be just adding some chopped cilantro, and it's ready. I hope you guys like this recipe. If you do, please do subscribe my channel for more content. Till the next video, take care of yourself. Goodbye.